Whee! I'm a cat. What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Neko Fluttershy. Welcome to a video. Oh boy, 2023 is almost over. This is the 28th as I'm recording this. So in a couple of days, New Year's will be upon us, and 2024 will happen. Now, I'm here to talk about, in this video, my overall thoughts on this year. Now, in terms of like social events, like in the real world, not the internet. Alright, I'm putting that as a separate thing. Now, in the real world, we've been dealing with some things such as the war going on out near the Middle East, as there always is. I mean, the Middle East seems to be having more fucking war than anybody else in the fucking planet, alright? The Middle East is all about this, and this. And the thing is, I think it's like, I forgot who all is fighting, but who cares? No one should be fighting. No one should be at war. Alright, I don't care what your reasoning is. I don't care what side of this war you're on. Nobody should have to die. Nobody should have to suffer. No one should have to go through all this shit just because the world is a fucked up place. And that's only one thing. Now, another big thing that happened this year was the elections for issue 1. And, you know, here in Ohio at least, issue 2, which was the marijuana issue, as in, should we legalize it? Also, yes, legalize pot, alright? Marijuana should be legal all across the board. But, you know, the idea of issue 1, more or less what the government wanted to do, long story short, is control people, as they've always done. But this time, it's strictly controlling women and their right to an abortion. Alright, and yes, there are some other things about issue 1 that a lot of people don't look into. They all see it as, oh, it's abortion, we should make it illegal because you're killing children. Bitch, let me tell you something. When that child is born, it's fucked, alright? The government won't care about your child. Nobody will care about that child, alright? But anyways, the thing about issue 1 is that people don't care about the circumstances. They think that, you know, an abortion is illegal no matter what because, oh, you're killing a child, you know, even if it is unborn. And, you know, I think abortion should be completely legal. I think that abortions should happen because not only is that more freedom for women, which I think the government is terrified of, but also I personally think of it as a good idea nonetheless. I mean, what if that child is a product of rape or incest or anything like that? See, the problem is they don't take that into account. All they see is abortion. That's bad. No. Like, seriously, that could also, not only that, but what about the abortions that could save someone's life? You know, the child isn't gonna make it anyway, and you run the risk of the mother dying because of whatever. And if she doesn't have that abortion, she will die. And I can guarantee you, the person that's giving birth is a more valued member of society and does a lot more for society than a stupid child that isn't even born yet. Alright? So, I personally think that the whole issue is stupid because they make a big deal out of something that never should have been a big deal. But then again, this is America, alright? And that's another thing. The very country that we are in right now, at least I'm in, I don't know where you're watching from, but here in America, we're having our rights taken away left and right and center. Now, first, it's women, alright, that are having their rights challenged. Tomorrow, it could be us, the LGBT community, alright? And people are already trying to pass bills making it, you know, against the law for trans people to do anything, for, you know, whatever. People are trying to basically just fuck over the LGBT community, and that is bullshit. I stand with the LGBT community because I myself am a part of that community. I am gender fluid and non-binary. So, to basically see my people getting attacked and having their rights challenged just because the government and other people don't like the idea of, oh, a trans person, oh, a gay person, oh, this, and this. Like, they were trying to fucking attack drag shows. Yeah, they were wanting to ban drag shows in Tennessee for multiple reasons. One of them was, oh, it's sexualizing and children can see it. Well, okay, let me tell you something. That is the parents' responsibility. It was the parents' choice to bring the kid there to begin with. Blame the child for whatever, blame the parent for whatever, but don't go after the performers. They're only doing their jobs. Their job is to entertain people. Their job is also to make money. And a lot of drag shows, a lot of drag people can make serious cash. So, it's a business thing. You bringing your child there, that's on you. Alright, that's your fault. That's your problem. Don't make it about, you know, sexualizing things. Don't make it about the LGBT community is a bunch of pedophiles that do this, and this. Trans people are bad. You know, drag shows are bad. No, not at all. Like, you people are fucking insane for even thinking that it's a bad thing. But anyways, you know, so people are they're wanting to ban drag shows and, you know, cause issues and make it harder for people that do drag or that are a part of the LGBT community. They make it harder for them to do things because I don't fucking know. My question is, why can't we all just get along? Who cares if you're trans? Who cares if you're black? Who cares if you're, you know, like, white? Who cares if you're Asian, Hispanic? I don't care. Like, the world should be united. I mean, shit. This whole country? You want to know what this country is called? This country is called the United States of America. Keyword, united. We should all be united as one. I don't care about your skin color. I don't care if you're gay or lesbian or bisexual, transgendered, gender fluid, non-binary, whatever else is on the LGBT, spectrum. I don't care about your pronouns. I don't care about your race or religion or anything like that. All I care about is if you're a good person. If you're a good person, you're cool with me, alright? And if you can respect my opinions and things like that, then you're cool with me. And even if you don't agree with me on certain issues and certain things, that's fine. I mean, we can disagree if we want to. But I feel like and this is a good segue to the internet. I feel like with social media, and this is a big problem here that the majority of this fucking video is going to be, social media has made it completely easy to harass people over stupid shit, and to target people, and to be as divisive and divided as possible. Social media and the internet as a whole can be used for good, but in this year, actually like the past few years, it hasn't been used for good. It has been used for the worst kinds of things that humanity has to offer. And 2023 has given us issues, not just with the war going on over in the Middle East, or the whole, drag show thing, or the abortion issue, or whatever. But in general, it makes it so much... mostly people on Twitter. Because people on Twitter are fucking mental. And people want to call me mentally ill, alright? I am nothing compared to the fucking freaks of Twitter that are fucking insane, that will literally target content creators over a video game. Yep, I'm talking about the whole Hogwarts Legacy issue. So apparently the Hogwarts Legacy thing, people were wanting to stream the game, and anybody that was, caught streaming the game, people would harass them, berate them, attack them, dox them, whatever. Because, oh, you're playing a game that we don't like. Because Harry Potter is transphobic. The fucking Hogwarts Legacy. And the thing is, they weren't playing it because of the fact of anything that has to do with, the LGBT community. They were doing it because they wanted to. They wanted to play the game. They wanted to experience it. They wanted to enjoy it. But these people on the internet fucking went berserk over a fucking game. And so they went crazy, like Silvervale. Anybody remember that controversy? Of course you fucking do. It happened this year. Alright? And recently... Alright. This content creator called Joe Cat. Alright, Joe Cat is a phenomenal content creator who made a video, I think it was called I Like Girls or I Like Women, something like that. And people lost their fucking shit over it. Alright, people, we're making a big deal out of a video that someone made. Now, I watched the video, I saw the video, alright, in its entirety, all like 30-40 seconds of it. And I don't see the problem. I really don't see the problem. The problem with people is they want to believe something so badly. They want to believe something so fucking desperately that they are willing to harass and berate and cancel people for stupid shit. I mean, Joe Cat had to deal with doxing and harassment and fucking packages being sent to his and his family's addresses because of a fucking video that he made. Yeah. We're dealing with these kind of people. And 2023 was the year. The year of bullshit. Where people, and this has been a thing for a long time on the internet, but, especially in this year, if people didn't like what you have to say, your opinions, they're gonna kick your ass. They're gonna fucking cancel you. They're going to find a way to make your life a living hell and boot your ass off the internet. Either willingly, as in you leave the internet yourself because of all this, or they will force you to leave. Either way, it's a fucked up scenario, it's a fucked up situation, it's a fucked up issue that should not be happening. But people on the internet are just so quick to do these things that I don't know why people are still pissed about it. You know, I mean, they thought, oh, well, Joe Cat is gay. No, he's not. And even if he was, who cares? Alright? Why does it fucking matter if someone is gay or not? Does it matter? Does it take away the entertainment? Does it take away the production value? The amount of time and effort that Joe Cat put into the video or videos that he made? Does it take away from that? No. Literally, somebody being gay, someone being lesbian, bisexual, being anything that doesn't affect. And here's a fucking hard to swallow pill. I know, alright? But just shut the fuck up and accept it. Just because someone is a certain way, that doesn't affect you. You know, someone being gay doesn't affect you in the slightest. And if it does, if you think that you have to harass someone over that fact, you're a fucking moron. I myself am bisexual, alright? I just found out this year that I'm bisexual. And I have a boyfriend. That's a very weird thing for me to say, because I'm still not used to that fact. I'm still not used to the idea of me having a boyfriend, but I do. And let me tell you, he's hot. He's one hot son of a bitch. Let me tell you something. Anyways, so basically, you know, the idea of people harassing others has always been an internet staple. Alright, because, oh, well, I'm anonymous online. You know, I can say and do whatever I want on the internet and no one fucking cares. No one's gonna be, you know, the people that I harass, they're not gonna be missed. They're not gonna be, you know, whatever. And if I'm lucky, they'll kill themselves. Actually, that's a sad thing that happens. People bully and harass on the internet to the point of people committing suicide. And if people get the news that the person that they bullied killed themselves, they're all like, yay, we fucking did it. No. You didn't do jack shit except make someone kill themselves. And for that, you should be in prison right now for the rest of your fucking life. The way I see it, if someone kills themselves and somehow, some way, you know, you're linked to it, as in your name gets written down, or, you know, people on Twitter or Facebook, Instagram, whatever, was harassing them, and they put it in like a suicide note or something, your ass should be fucked, and not in the good way. You know, because seriously, you're not cool for harassing people or bullying people. You're not cool, you're not funny, you're not edgy, and some people think that you know, what they do is edgy content. Oh, you know, I told someone to kill themselves because they're gay, or I think that they're gay, so I'm gonna do this. No, you're not edgy. You're just a fucking retard, alright? You're a fucking moron. But, anyways, so that happened. And one of the biggest things that have happened this year is the whole Jackfilms versus SniperWolf situation, which was complete bullshit. Alright? Now, for those of you that don't know what happened, Jackfilms basically got doxxed and, you know, harassed by SniperWolf. And here's where the bullshit part comes in. Nothing happened. And you could say, oh, but, you know, Leah got, you know, her account, like, she can't make money for a little bit. That's nothing. That is nothing. someone of her size, her fucking, I don't know how many millions of subs that she has, or had, because once people saw what was going on between Jackfilms and her, people were quick to leave ship, and they should have done so sooner. Anyways, basically the whole thing started because SniperWolf was stealing content from other people and plagiarizing and that sort of thing. Jackfilms caught on to this, and he started his own channel basically within his own right and fair use and all that good shit. Basically just mocking her and just completely trying to get her to do the right thing. Then she got pissed, did an Instagram live thing. Basically, it's like, oh, should I go to Jackfilms' house and have a talk? She did it anyway. And, you know, the whole thing of doxing him just really bullshit. No one should ever be doxed. I don't care what the situation is. Nobody should ever be doxed. Nobody should ever feel unsafe in their own home, their own town, or whatever. Nobody should have to move to a different state, different country, different town, whatever, just to feel safe. Nobody. So, basically, that happened, and then, you know, after that, nothing really happened, because YouTube was like, oh, it's just a bunch of people doing stupid shit. Oh, well, you know, we're gonna temporarily suspend SniperWolf's monetization. And Jackfilms was also in the wrong because he started this and da 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 da. No, Jackfilms was never in the wrong. I don't care what any of you say. Fucking YouTube. The fact that Jackfilms was doing basically legit things, and the fact that, you know, society takes the side of a pretty girl who, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna fucking say it, SniperWolf has no brains. She's a fucking idiot. She's a goddamn moron, alright? Steals content from people, steals their thumbnails, because that's another thing that she did. And also, let's not forget about the time that SniperWolf basically ghosted a dying child, a dying fan. Yeah, she basically ghosted a fucking fan of hers. And I don't really know what came out of it. I don't know if she ended up actually talking or not. But the thing is, you shouldn't have to do that. If you say you're gonna do something, like you're gonna talk to this kid who's dying, who this may be their one and only chance to talk to you, just even a quick hello would have been nice, right? But no, apparently you have to go full fucking stupid ass bitch that nobody likes and just do a bunch of shit that doesn't involve talking to people that you were supposed to talk to. And let's not forget about the fact that she got arrested a couple of times, so YouTube, do you really want someone like her on the platform? Now, I'm a firm believer that people can change, right? And the past is the past. I wouldn't care so much about the you know, things that she was arrested for. I don't care about that at all. I think people can change. People can have a different, you know, arc, the redemption arc. But if somebody like SniperWolf comes into the picture and does a whole bunch more shit, then I think anything is fair game. I think that anybody should be able to bring up the past because you never learn. Simple as that. You would have thought that going to prison or jail or whatever, being arrested, would have let you see in the light and be like, oh, maybe I should be careful with what I'm saying or doing on this platform because, people can do shit. I can lose my audience in a day. And that's something a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people just don't understand that they can lose their audience just as easily as they gained an audience. Even easier than that, because sometimes finding an audience, finding people to watch your content, even if you're high quality, really smart, really funny, really good content creator, it can be pretty hard to find an audience because there's a lot of channels out there. There's a lot of people that make the same content as you. There's a lot of people that are willing to put in, effort just to be seen and to be noticed. And the fact that, Leah has some sort of, luck factor. And yes, I'm gonna say it. She has pretty privilege, meaning that she's a pretty girl, or a really attractive person in general. And those kind of people get by in life a lot easier than someone like me who's hideous, who's ugly, who's not attractive. And I know I'm not attractive, so you can shut the fuck up about how I am, because I know I am. I don't like my appearance, I never did. But, the idea of this kind of thing makes you question, really, why technology is still around the way it is. And let's not forget about everyone's favorite subject, AI. Artificial intelligence. This shit has been booming lately. Now, it's been around for a year or two at this point, and whatever, but within those 2 years, this year, 2023, everything is fucking AI now. AI generated art, AI music, AI stories, AI this and that and this and that and this and this and that. Like, we are seeing so much artificial intelligence, and it's starting to piss me off. Alright? I don't get pissed off a lot. I don't get, at that point to where I want to beat the shit out of a goddamn midget. Alright? I don't get to that point. But I'm pissed because AI is stealing people's jobs. People are using AI, and other people that put in real effort, real work, are getting fucked. With AI artwork, people are, just ruining everything because people that put in actual time and effort to make something, what's the point when you could just type in a few prompts, click the enter button, and bam, an image just popped out within a few seconds, or a whole group of images just popped up in a few seconds. And same with like AI music, AI everything. And it really confuses me that we have gotten to this point where AI is just taking over everything. And it was already bad with self-checkouts, which I consider to be a form of AI, even though, there's a touch screen that you can do things with, and a scanner, and whatever. The fact is, AI is also stealing people's jobs. And that's not a good thing. Now, another big thing that I will say is actually pretty good, the only real good thing that happened this year that I can think of offhand. You know it's bad when this is the only thing I can think of that's good. Well, two things actually. Both involving video games, which is my personal expertise and my favorite thing to talk about on this channel. And what I do a lot of also on this channel. But GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto 6. finally has a trailer. Alright, just got released, I don't know, less than a month ago, maybe. And people went fucking ape shit over it. We're talking within 24 hours, I think it was at 100 million views, because people were waiting so fucking long for Grand Theft Auto 5 to have a sequel. They were waiting for GTA 6 to happen, and it's coming. It's happening. But also, when it comes to that, the Video Game Awards happen this year, as every fucking year it happens. So, basically, Baldur's Gate 3 ended up winning, which, at the end of the day, I don't care, because I have never played Baldur's Gate 3. I don't care about Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, it looks like a fun game. It looks fine. It looks cool. And I'm sure it deserves that title. But I don't know. I feel like the idea of the Video Game Awards is kind of bullshit, in my opinion. I mean, sad thing is, I know a lot of people who only play games that are Game of the Year, or, you know, the standard Call of Duty or FIFA, Madden, whatever. They don't play games that were nominated that didn't win. So, I know people that will never touch Resident Evil 4 Remake. I know people that will never touch Mario Wonder or Zelda. I know people that won't touch Alan Wake or any of the other games that were nominated. But Baldur's Gate? Yeah! Now, also, the way I see it, I totally think that, you know, Resident Evil 4 Remake should have won, because that's the game I actually played all the way from start to finish. And I also kind of feel like the Game Awards is somewhat rigged anyway. And I also feel like most people, I don't know. To me, I don't really think anybody can judge a game based on, like, what is the game of the year. Personally, I think every game that got nominated, that's on that list, should be game of the year. Because of the fact that, I mean, they made it that far. They made it to the point where people can honestly say, yes, we're going to nominate this game for game of the year. So I think all of them should be, you know? And, well, Fire Emblem Engage did not win Best Simulation, so I'm offended. Nah, but honestly, I'm glad Pikmin won, because Pikmin would have been my second choice anyway. Because, I mean, it's a Nintendo game. I played Pikmin games before, so I know what to expect with that game. So I would have, you know, if I hadn't played Fire Emblem, or if Fire Emblem wasn't on that list, I would have chose Pikmin. But all in all, I think this year, I don't know. I think we're just starting to fall as a society. And I know we fell several years ago, but I think the 2020s so far, 2020, 2021, 2, and 3, I have a feeling this whole decade is going to be shit. Non-stop. And I think potentially this decade will hopefully, I'm gonna say hopefully, because I can't take this shit anymore. The world is fucking insane. Hopefully, like, the 2020s will be the last decade. I don't want this world to go to 2030 or 2040, because it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta take a shit, so I'm gonna end the video here. Long story short, 2023 was kind of bad. Not really that good. There were some good moments, but all in all, I didn't care much for this year. I didn't care much for it at all. But I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, people. And Brohoof.
Yeah.
I like this dress. It feels good. It feels good. The cat ears go with it. The pink and the black. Yeah. Oh, I got shit like a beast. I got shit like Mr. Beast.